What's up, guys? Show Pal Corey here, Cinci Nation Studios in the house. Anyways, what I'm about to do is give you guys a quick rundown on how I edit my videos and what software I use to edit my videos and what to do, and pretty much give you a prime example of what I use to edit and produce my videos and go from there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna upload a previous moto vlog that I've done and show you how I trim videos and things like that. I want you guys to know. So anyways, what I use is Cyberlink Power Director Director's Edition. It's an amazing program, and right now they're having a Halloween sale, and it is a really good price. It's a really good product. It's really good for beginners. And then you can definitely move into a lot more stuff with it, as far as picture-in-picture or movie-in-movie, lining up videos to where you have multiple camera angles, all types of different stuff you can do with this program. It's a lot like Final Cut Pro. You just got to get used to it. The thing is it's a really good program to get used to. You got a lot of tools, and you got a lot of things you can use to edit your videos. So with that being said, I'm not getting paid by Cyberlink Power Director to make this video. I'm just simply making this video so that you guys understand and know exactly how I edit my videos, so that if you want to download this program and try and make some really good videos, you can. I'm using Windows 10 Pro. I'm using a Alienware Area 51 R2 with a liquid cooled 5960X with two GTX NVIDIA GTX Titan X's. Sorry, I got another Alienware Area 51 R2 at work that's got 980s, so I got sidetracked. But yeah, anyways, 1500 watt power supply, two Titan X's, 5960X, liquid cooled, Alienware Area 51 R2, 1500 watt power supply, 32 gigs of DDR4 Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM at 3000 megahertz in XMP mode, which all that stuff helps a lot. The processor, 8 cores at 4 gigahertz, helps a lot. It helps produce your videos faster. It helps a lot. Another thing that helps a lot with uploading and getting your videos done faster, because processing on YouTube is what takes the longest, is having fast internet. Now my internet, directly plugged into the PC, I get about 985 download speed, 985 megabyte download speed, and about 245 megabyte upload speed. That's through fiber optics. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to jump into this video and show you guys a little bit around Cyberlink Power Director and show you guys how I edit my videos. So with that being said, I'm going to open up a older video. So I'm going to come in here. Say you want to do a new project. You got new project, new workspace, open project. So I'm going to open a project. Okay, and I'm going to open up Do the Disco Dance. That's a moto vlog. So anyways, what I have here, okay, is my timeline right here. I have the timeline of the whole entire scene. Okay, I can make this, I can turn the timeline in to make it longer so that everything's spaced out. So right here is where the Cinci Nation Studios pops in. So when I click play, you can see Cinci Nation Studios pops in right here, and then it'll go up 49 to the bottom. Now, how that's done is all within this small little area. I have Cinci Nation Studios, which is the white you see on the left there on the screen, and then Cinci Nation Studios that runs through that area as well at the very bottom here, which is or no, this is Moto Vlog 49, and then this is Cinci Nation Studios, and this runs throughout the whole video and stays in the bottom right corner and says Cinci Nation Studios the whole video. So you got that, and that's all set up in 4 different video files. So I have my intro, so it goes down to the intro, and then I fade in multiple things. So this plays through right here, and then it'll jump into what GoPro I use for my motovlogs, along with an intro song, which is below right here, which I add in customly, and then it goes into a time lapse in motovlog. So that's how you do that with the timeline. Anyways, with that being said, you have your videos up here in your library. So say you're doing a new program. So okay, let me go here and hit new project. No, don't want to save that. So this is what it looks like with a new project right here. Cyberlink Power Director, Director's Edition. So anyway, you would go up here, say you're doing a new video, you go up here, you go into import media files. And then in your libraries, you would want to have, like, you know, your data D, you would go to GoPro videos, you know, like that's where most of my motovlogs are. And then you would pick your video that you just uploaded to your computer. So that means you put your SD card in the computer, you upload that to, you create a specific file for, you know, if you're using DSLR videos, for, you know, daily vlogs, or whether you're doing a moto vlog or whatever you're doing, you're recording a gaming video, you know, you'll put it in a file that says GoPro videos, gaming videos, or DSLR videos, or vlog videos. So that way you know which file goes to where when you put your SD card in and upload it to the computer hard drive. Also, this computer has a 512 gigabyte SSD, Samsung Evo SSD, and then a 256 gigabyte SSD from Dell, and then a 4 terabyte hard drive. Now, all these videos are on the HDD, not the SDD. The games are on the 256. The software, like Windows 10 and all that stuff, is on, and the drivers and stuff like that are on the main SSD. That way your computer boots up fast and runs good. Anyways, so say I want to go with Motovlog 348 and 349. So I would go in here, select this, open this up, and it puts it in the library. So you got Motovlog 38 and 39. So what I would need to do in order to make this work is I would want to go into import again, media files, go down to where my intro is. So I would go down to my intro, there it is right there, open this, and then I would drag this down to the timeline, put it in the timeline, there's my intro, and then I would go to 348, because that would be the most recent motovlog up, put that in the timeline, and then after that you can either add, normally I add the time-lapse video in between here, but you can come up here and you can put in like say a fade. So you would bring this in, put the fade right there. So then you push play and you got a fade into that. Instead of it just being in, it fades in. So you'll have a fade in from the intro to see how it fades away, so you can add that into the video.
What's up,
so
guys?
Then,
it's your old
when
pal
you go
Corey.
to your library again, you would go down here. So this video ends at around 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So then you would add the GoPro 349, which would be the next one. You would add that in. Now, then you would go up to, if you want to add another template, you would want to come in here, like say flip, put this in here, right there, and then, so say you got this right here. You go to movie, hit play.
Guys, I'll catch you when I get
it
back.
runs through, and then it flips
got
into
Jimmy
the
Jones
newer side
in my
of the video.
pocket.
So whatever you
Now
were
let's
doing
go.
in the first part of the video, you can flip it into the new video when you're walking out of the store or whatever you're doing. You can add the templates in or whatever. So then what you do, like say I got stuff saved, so you go into text. So say I'm building a motovlog right now. So I would want to add Cinci Nation Studios down into the second bar. So then, granted, there would be the intro I use that's time lapse, but you know, it's gonna say Cinci Nation Studios right there coming into the fade. That you would put that, and then it's gonna fade away. See?
What's up, guys? It's
So
your old pal Corey.
I would put that
know.
into the movie bar in the timeline in the second row. So after that, I would want to add in the Cinci Nation Studios emblem from the start of the video, drag this all the way down to the end of the video. Now, if you notice, okay, so now if you notice, Cinci Nation Studios is going to
we
run
back
right
on the
here
bike. Yeah,
the
it's
whole
46
entire
degrees
time.
here in Ohio.
So,
but you know what? That
that
don't
way,
mean
when
I
you're
stop
watching the video and
riding,
you got viewers
son,
watching it,
unless
they
it's
see Cinci Nation
raining
Studios in the bottom right
or
corner the whole time.
snowing.
So, you know, that's a really
The
cool
cold ain't
thing
gonna stop
to have.
me.
It's an excellent
No
object
way.
to use. So I use that. And you can create, you know, anything, you know, like breaking news, you know, yes sir, are you in a big hurry? You know, you can throw in all kinds of different things. You know, if you make a mistake and you want to say, I don't know, just like an ending, live life to the fullest. So I would put this at the end of the video. So I'd come down here, drag this down to the end of the video. Granted, knowing the system, I wouldn't have dragged it like that. So I'd have put this at the very end and then make it a little bit longer. And then I would go up here, go to import, and then go into GoPro videos where I have my uncopyrighted music that I got from YouTube. So I would go in and get, I don't know, River Meditation. Open that, and then come down here and put that at the end. So then you would want to scroll this back, and it looks like it gets hot right around the middle. So then you'd want to bring that there and drag this back to the end, and then drag this to the end of the video. So then you have this. Now watch what I can do with this. So I'm ending the video. Say I'm ending the video right here. Then you have your song now. So then what I could do to end the video is come in here. Let's see. And I could dissolve it. So, you know, ending the video, I could dissolve it into that. Or I can undo that. So you could come up here and hit undo. And then you could use, let's see, you know, break apart. I'll put break apart in there. And then it'll break apart into the end, bam, and then once it's produced, hold on, why didn't that play? Okay.
Alright,
so,
guys, I love you all to death.
Break apart
catch you
comes
later.
in, and then shows all the ending right there. So you can add any custom template that you want. So, anyways, so now you got your Cinci Nation Studios, you got your video, you got different templates in between the videos, and then you have your intro, which fades into the video, Cinci Nation in timeline 2, and Cinci Nation Studios in timeline 3. So, I mean, as far as when you're uploading your videos, it's not hard to add them to the timeline. And say, you know, you didn't want something in the video. You know, say you didn't want this section of the video in here. So what you would do is you would take your bar and scroll this to the end right here and hit delete. So that takes that whole section out of that part of the video. So now that section is gone. You know, just like I could do it back this way. So that would take out what did that say? that would take out 4 seconds and 48 minutes. Or, no. Yeah. So you would delete that out. So you can delete sections if there's something you said that you didn't want to say, or if the video was too long and you want to cut sections out, you can do that. Also, you can come in here and you can go in here and hit split, and you can split this whole section. Go into power tools, go into video speed, and then you can hit this up to 4 times. It'll tell you in the speed multiplier in a second. Okay, so it's at 310. I typically use 4. Okay, so now I got a time lapse. So the video is right here. Push play. It's
always
running.
next year.
You're doing your thing, and then say the video was too
Put some
long.
more power in that
so you wanted to
GTR,
time-lapse
Roman,
it.
because
That's
you're
a
gonna
quick,
need it,
real
my
easy
friend.
way to time lapse it. Now watch. It'll turn right into the time lapse because I'm stuck at a light. So there you go. It goes into a time lapse right there. So, and you can, you can definitely speed that up. You can do whatever you want with that. You can make it a faster time lapse if it's a longer time lapse or whatever. You can just speed that all up, make it as fast as you want it to be. And then when you get into when you get ready to produce it, and here's another thing you want to do too, is you want to go into settings. Timeline frame rate. This is a big one. Okay, so say you're making motovlogs or fast motion video, you want it to be at 60 FPS. If you're doing like a 4K video or something and you're sitting still or something like that, you're gonna want to use 30 FPS. So like a motovlog, you want it to be 60 FPS. So you come in, you make sure that your settings are set up for 60 FPS, 4K 30 FPS, or whatever you want it to be. So anyways, after that's done, say the video is completely done, you're happy with your video, which this is too long, which you would bring it back to this, so that your video ends at 5 minutes and 25 seconds. So then you would go up and you would hit produce. So you go into produce, and then it's already set up. You go to H264 AVC, and then you have it normally will start out at M2 TS. You want it to be MP4 custom, and then I got mine set up as YouTube 60 FPS for the motovlogs. So you can come in here and play it, review it, make sure that everything came in the way you wanted it to be. It'll probably come in and see it shows the fade, it shows Cinci Nation, and then it shows Cinci Nation in the
What's
bottom right,
up, guys?
fades away.
It's your old pal Corey.
This
Charity,
is just a quick
Cinci
tutorial
Nation
so you guys
Studios
can
in
see
the
what I
house.
do and
We
how I
back
do
on
it.
the bike. Yeah, it's
There's
46
a lot
degrees
more
here in
to it I
Ohio.
could
But
add
you know what?
in,
That don't
but
mean
like
I
say I
stop
was doing a
riding,
vlog
son.
and I had
Unless
another
it's
camera set in
raining
another section,
or
I could do a video within a
snowing.
video.
The cold
you can
ain't
also
gonna
set
stop
your
me.
timelines up and
No way.
set up the audio
We gonna
so that
ride
your
till it's
audio is
done.
only picking up from one device. So say I'm
Yes,
using
sir.
the vlog camera and it's picking it up with the Rode mic. Say it's picking it up with the Rode mic, then all you would need to do is, you would go back to edit, and then you would go up into plugins, and then you would click multi-cam designer, and then cancel out of that, and then what you would do is add an import from media room. So you would import this one, and then on the second one, import from media room, import the 349. So now you got 2 videos, and then what you would want to do is audio sources down here. So you would go to audio source, and you would pick your audio source that you want. So if your main audio that you want, say you're recording with your DSLR and you got your Rode mic, you got audio source 1. So then you would want to hit apply so that those videos collaborate as that audio linking together and being on the one mic instead of running 2 mics or canceling out a mic. That way they're, if you're talking or doing something and you got multiple angles, then you have everything spaced out, and also everything is linked together as far as your mic, because this video is longer than that video and so on and so forth. So you got to make sure that your videos are linked as far as audio. So that's how you do that part of it, and then you would hit apply. So anyways, you know, that's pretty much the rundown to Cyberlink. You know, you have 4 total video inputs. So you can do 4 different videos in each timeline, which you don't need more than that. You're not going to be using 4 different cameras. You know, so you can do whatever you want with your timeline as far as chopping it, putting a different video in it, you could put, you know, the GoPro, the DSLR, the SLR, all within one timeline and space those out. Do whatever you want with it. I mean, this software is absolutely amazing. It's really easy to learn for beginners. So, you know, if you just go out and buy a GoPro, you know, a GoPro does take decent vlogs if you record it in 1080/60 and narrow, not wide. You know, it'll take decent vlogs because it does focus on your face all the time. You don't have to worry about it not focusing. So say you just have a GoPro, or you're using your cell phone. You know, you always want to use your cell phone and use the back of the camera. But, you know, you can come in here and, you know, say you have a phone and a GoPro and you record with your phone and then you record later with your GoPro. You add those into the timeline where you want them, at what time you want them. So it's really not, it's not a hard program. You can review everything. You can also come in here and set the preview quality to real-time preview, which will show you exactly what your video is in real time. So that means that it's going to show you, you know, your video was recorded in 1080/60 or 4K 30, so that's what it's going to show you in the preview. It's not going to show you, you know, a downscale. It's going to show you what it is, which is a good feature. But right now, Cyberlink is running a really good deal for their Halloween thing. So you can pick up this program, the Cyberlink Powered Director's Edition, for like $150. Now I've used Sony Vegas, didn't like it very much. I loved Final Cut Pro, don't have a MacBook, never will have a MacBook again unless I'm doing traveling, and I have a MacBook Pro and I'm using Final Cut Pro for that. But as far as the computer setup that I have now, this is the program that I will always use. I love it. You can you can come in here and download all kinds of templates off of their website. You know, download templates. You can download all types of templates to have different templates to fade into different videos. Anyways, it's just flat out amazing. And I wanted you guys to see how I edit my videos, how I do different things, and you know, kind of just get the sense of how the process is. So if this was the beginning of a video, I would come in and I would go into my GoPro videos after I plug my SD card in, go in and upload it to the hard drive. I would go into my GoPro videos, and then I would pick out the intro, and then I would pick the intro I always use, which is the time-lapse video, and then I would add everything in and then check it, you know, come through, check everything, you know, listen to the video, watch the video, make sure that there's nothing in the video that I don't want, and if I don't want it or it's too long, I'll either put it as a time-lapse, add a song in there, or I will delete that section, because you don't want to have, you know, a 50-minute video. So anyways, that's how I do it, and I think it works out excellent. You know, you guys can download this program and try it out for free for 30 days. I think you guys would love it. You know, it's very good for beginners. It's very good for anybody. You know, because when you grow with the program, you know, it just gets better. You know, there's always more that you can do with it, adding more stuff to the videos that you want, and just creating really good content. Now you can make home, like say you got a CD with a bunch of home photos on it. You can come in here and make a video out of the photos and, you know, use those templates to fade video pictures in, pictures out, with different templates, and make that a really cool video to put up to Facebook or put up to anything that you want. That will require, you know, that will allow you to upload a video that's, you know, however long. But anyways, guys, that's what I use. You know, and then, like I said, you go into produce, and that's what you do, and then you go to YouTube and upload it when it's done. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget that Twitter, Instagram links are in the description below. Don't forget, I love you guys to death. And also, don't forget to keep it real, speak trust, and peace in the world. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video.